Yo, what is up? Welcome into the episode 2 of the Degenerators podcast. It is me, Matt Casey, also known as It's Caseytime. I'm here with Derek. Derek, how we feeling, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Yeah. My friend is Derek, the dude here, straight out of the ATX with my boy. It's Casey Time.
Yeah, I'm still never calling you that.
It's fine. You don't have to.
I'll call you Derek Redacted before.
Yeah, Derek Redacted.
That was what it showed on episode 1.
That's clever enough. How's your day going today, brother?
It's good, man. It's going real good.
What about your weekend?
Nice Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody.
Memorial Day.
Oh, we don't say happy Memorial
Not happy, obviously. Thank you to your sacrifices. Thank you
to everybody for the service.
To the armed forces, everybody who had to sacrifice anything, including families.
We hope everybody is enjoying the day off.
Hopefully, and you remember those that did sacrifice. So
absolutely, true. Respect. So hey, we got a fun episode today. We're gonna get into. We're gonna start it by who won the box stuff last time. Who gets to rip the box at the beginning?
All
of the show?
I know is I didn't win.
Who did?
It is what it is.
Yeah. I get to rip the box.
I didn't win, then it's always
I won.
Hey, give me a little recap. What is the box stuff you're talking about?
The box stuff. So if you missed it, the end of last episode. End of episode 1, if you made it there with us, we decided who was opening a box of Upper Deck Series 2.
Did a trivia competition, and our producer Frankie
and somebody clearly knew who Gunnar Henderson, how many runs he had, and the other one didn't.
What a nerd!
So,
I have a life.
I got closer, so
it's okay.
Shout out guessing, but I'm looking forward to ripping this. We'll do that here in just a second. Outside of that, we've had a fun week of basketball. There's been a lot of news in the card world. A lot of news all over the place, man. It's been a good weekend for sports, like Memorial Day always is.
Hockey playoffs still going strong.
Playoffs are still going strong.
MLB getting in the great swing of things. We got a lot of teams that we like to talk about and players that
you got some fun in WNBA drama that I know you're excited about.
There was some crazy WNBA drama, and I'm curious to see how you would react if you were in that same position. But We'll get to it. We can't talk about it yet. We got to recap. Last week, we also made what we called our head, gut, heart picks.
Yep, HGH picks.
HGH, our favorite picks for, gambling for the day, for the week. Whatever we find that we really find for, that hits our head, that hits our heart, and that hits our gut. Unfortunately, neither of us had a great week.
It was not a great week, but it wasn't a bad week. I mean, neither of us had goose egg quite yet.
1 and 2 is not a great
0-3
week.
is the worst you can do, trust me.
0-3 is the worst. Nobody's 0-3 yet. Nobody's gone 0 for the season. We're all kind of just chilling. So
somebody's a little better on the overall record, but it's just by one game. So
I'm not getting too in the first week.
Hey, my juice is hitting this week, though.
I hope you keep winning at the beginning of the year, and then I come up on top. That's all that matters,
We'll see.
It matters where you hit. So later in the show, we'll give you this week's HGH and a juice parlay, so you can either make some money or lose some money, more than likely, with us. But either way, we'll help you take care of that and see your best betting bets. Until then, though, my boy got a box to rip.
I got a box to rip. Let's get into it.
You got a speed rip, though, because you're slow.
I'm a fucking speed rip, dude.
You're slow.
Hey, I've gotten better.
Okay, well, so last week, I took an L. I'll admit it. We all do. But it's not a loss. It's a lesson, all right? And for that lesson, what I lose is the ability to rip an Upper Deck Series 2 hockey box. We're looking for Connor Bedard here. Last week, we had one of our producers, Frankie. Shout out, Frankie! He picked a player, and he picked a stat, and we tried to guess on who was closest to the stat. My boy, It's Casey Time won. Unfortunately, it was close. It was close enough. We were both educated. We didn't sound stupid. It was cool.
It was close.
Even my boy Matthew, our other producer, told me, we were close in there. But you won. You get to open the box.
Yep.
Right?
It did help to go second. So I think whoever wins, right? In my opinion, whoever wins should go first.
Then today.
Right. I want to give you
do it for next week. Yeah,
the audience is going to get bored if I'm just the one ripping every single box.
I'll take any advantage I can get.
I'm here for it. But,
I love to win.
Yeah.
But I didn't, so it's your turn.
Yeah, and just a heads up, we're going to be doing something similar at the end of this episode. But yes, man, I've been sitting here watching. I've been watching this box for the last week.
Yeah.
I think Frankie and Matthew got a clear view of the fact that we are kind of
they see it.
We're addicts here. We
Degens.
I know I couldn't have given this box to you.
Brother, that would have been gone already since last week.
I know that much.
Frankie, and Matthew kept it for us. Yep. So real G's right there, real bros.
Absolutely.
But now you're ripping it, and we're about to get that young gun card of Connor Bedard. That's what we want. That's what we need. That's what we're looking for.
We can hope, man, and then you can tell.
You can hope in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first, baby.
Yeah.
I'm hoping hope. because I don't like poop. So
I'm gonna stack these up.
Okay, a little rookie. That's a rookie class. This is a separate pack.
That's a
special pack.
That's the special pack out of these boxes.
It's a special pack with the regular pack. Oh, he dropped it.
I hope that's
This
not the
guy.
young
That's why he should never win. His little fat sausage fingers. I don't really get it, but me too. It's okay.
I've never been the most graceful.
But you're about to rip, and you're about to find something crazy.
Yes, these are a lot of cards.
A lot of cards.
I didn't realize what all came in this pack.
Upper Deck actually has some quality too.
We can probably like speed up through this if we get some bullshit. But,
definitely for you. I already knew that.
But
I already told the producers.
All right,
so.
what
What is it?
I don't even know what to look for.
Wait.
Huh?
What is it? Show them.
What, this is series 2?
That's what I'm talking
The first
about.
one. Yeah, I'm not going to read off every
That's
card.
fine. That's fine. You can't even pronounce
Jared
names.
McCann. Hey, I got
that one.
The first one I got Jared McCann. We got Drake Batherson.
Drake. Shout out Drake.
Spencer
and Kendrick.
Knight. A juice of Mitch Marner. I actually know that guy.
Mitch Marner, you know the name?
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, show it kind of around where your mic's at.
It's a maple leaf.
Yeah. So anything fancy, we'll slide it over to where Eddie Beltre is. Anything you want to
Juice
highlight,
insert?
highlight.
Juice is tied.
I have no idea
he's
if
on the
it's cool.
floor? Wow.
He's on the floor. He's getting in a dog.
I don't know if I like that.
Dog.
On the
Oh, Young Guns.
What do you got? A Young Guns? Who is it?
Yeah, but it's Lucas Condotta.
Oh, that's
Never
not
heard of
Bedard.
that,
That's
man.
like a weird way to spell Bedard. We'll
it's
get
not-
another one.
if
Maybe.
that's Connor Bedard?
Swap that out with Eddie Beltre right now.
Eddie,
Okay.
you're gone, brother. You're gone. You don't even have a team right now. It's okay.
The
Can
Young
y'all
Gun.
tell us a little bit more about Eddie Beltre, actually?
I wish I could, but the man doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know.
So I can tell you about Eddie Beltre. Eddie Beltre was a prospect in the Padres system when I first started getting into breaks, and I was very excited because I got the best team from 2023 Bowman in a break, and that was the Padres because they had Ethan Salas, who was by far the best prospect. I think he had
He's a
100,
catcher,
He had
and he's super
100K
good.
bounty out on his 1/1 super factor. So,
100K. So if you pulled that super
if you
factor,
pulled
what
that
happens?
card, you would have gotten $100,000.
Cash money. No
And
questions.
sorry.
Wait, dude, finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. But
this guy.
anyhow, Eddie Beltre was. I got a red to 5, and I guess we can highlight it here. Put it in front of that one.
That boy Eddie.
Yes.
Shout out Eddie.
Shout out Eddie. I saw at the time. I googled him obviously as soon as I hit the card.
As
Saw he was
needed.
like a 19-year-old prospect. I'm like, hey, ceiling is all we got here, right?
That's it.
I sent it to our buddy.
10.
Yeah. I sent it to our buddy who's our consultant who can review the card. He submitted it for me. We got a perfect score. If you see here, that is a PSA 10-10.
The best grade
That's
you can get.
on
The
a
best grade.
card.
PSA
This
20,
card is numbered
maybe.
to 5. There are 5 of these in the world. By the way, there's an autograph. So if Eddie Beltre amounts to anything, that's sick. What I
Anything.
didn't realize is at the time I had submitted the card, he was already released by the San Diego Padres. He was already released. I've been Googling him for a while, right?
Feverishly.
For the last 7 months, I've been Googling him. I've been following random Eddie Beltres on Instagram.
None of them been the Eddie Beltre.
I don't
right?
think it doesn't look like the same face as this guy. Honestly, they just if you are Eddie Beltre out there and I followed you, like, what's up?
Follow back, team.
Follow
Follow
back, like and subscribe to the pod, please.
Hashtag.
But if any of you out there know who Eddie Beltre is, like if y'all know him at all, please let him know not to give up his dream. Right? Don't give up your dream because I haven't given up on your dream.
He hasn't.
Right? That is. I will never give up on your dream because if you're we want this card to moon, right? We want this card to moon. We want this.
anything.
I mean, hey, we want this card.
Listen,
to moon.
Eddie,
You
you,
got
mean
anybody-
something
you
to
got-
us, okay? And that's
mean
all that
something to
really
me.
matters.
You mean something to me.
I said us because that's my boy.
Me.
But if you let him down,
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, we're switching back to hockey.
Okay.
All right.
So
The box
that's
you got to
the
open.
Young
Get
Gun
back to it. Get back to
I
it.
got another one to fill that one with.
Oh,
Here.
I'm down. I'm done pulling this one.
I don't
All
know.
right.
This is a PC's card.
Show me.
This is relevant with what we're talking today.
Oh, you're just handing it to me?
Connor McDavid.
Fuck the Oilers. Go Stars. Go.
I know he's good.
He's decent.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, this is the first pack. We're gonna take a while here.
You're already taking too long.
Hey,
so.
you were the one who asked me to talk about Eddie fucking Beltre.
You accidentally won.
So yeah, we don't have a whole lot of big names. I don't think.
Okay. Well, McDavid, keep going.
In
Rip,
there.
rip.
Yeah.
Get these keys out.
It's gonna take a while. All right. It's great radio here.
Oh my goodness, this guy.
All right. Casey Middlestat.
Don't know. Oh, I've heard his name. I bet on him
Okay.
once.
Okay.
I bet
Let's
on him
go.
once.
Morgan Barron.
Have not bet
These
on
names
him.
are not Braden Schneider.
Okay.
Jonathan-
Braden. Jonathan.
Ross Colton.
Okay.
Jason Lacombe, superstar.
Superstar. He out here superstarring.
I don't think that's a very.
None of these.
Oh,
really.
Dreisaitl's teammate. We got the teammates.
Dreisaitl's a dub.
Dreisaitl's a dub. I don't know what those inserts are. An outburst. Is this numbered? No, it's not.
None of these are numbered. This guy's taking so long. Fast forward. Just
run him through.
Cool. He needs to open packs. He's never done it in his life, apparently.
Yeah, I'm ripping him open.
I think I don't know if he's a newbie. He's a freshie.
I normally hop in on the breaks. And
Do I need to help at this point?
Hop in.
You are
Rip
dragging.
Okay.
Dragging that wagon.
Piotr,
boom through it. It's a base.
Brendan,
Boom through
Gallagher, bases.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
OPG, Glossy.
OPG, that's a callback. OPG is an old brand way back in the day. They still sell those
packs, too. I've noticed
they do. They're still a brand in
William
existence.
DeFore, Superstar.
Show him the Superstar.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know who that is.
Jared
He's still
McCann. I've heard this name.
McCann? Because he's a baseball catcher, maybe. Brian McCann's
it's just
son.
A cool-looking card.
Eclipse? Okay.
This is why we're going to do a pack for this next one.
Yeah, just one pack, but it's just as much as this fucking box.
Yeah, this is a retail box.
I'm saying.
I've never really ripped that retail.
Yeah, because you're too fancy. You're too boo-boo for that. I'll be hitting retail all the time. There's a Walmart across the street. I might go right now.
It's just fun. I get it.
While you're yanking this box, I might go get another retail box. What is it?
Director of Boards, Matthew Oliver.
We like Matthew Oliver.
Olivier. Yeah.
Is it numbered? No, it's not.
This
but that's
is a paper
so cool.
card. Andrei Vasilevsky. I know him.
Vasilevsky. You heard the name.
I know that name.
Put it up.
Okay.
Show him.
All right, we're rotating through.
Show the people.
Josh Norris, DeBrincat.
DeBrincat?
Base.
Why does that guy look like? Give me the goalie card right there. Put it up.
Which goalie card?
This goalie card.
You pick it.
Oh, it's gone.
You pick it.
Why did they put this guy like this? Why would you show this man to his wife and kids in this hockey card picture? I feel like that's disrespectful.
Ryan Harton, Kent Johnson.
Oh my god.
Niederreiter.
Get it out of here because this guy's shaking that ass.
That's a base. That's a base.
Oh, base is better than booty, I guess.
Oh, this is kind of a sick card here.
What is it? Oh, we swapping.
A lot of those inserts. But
Tell me.
Portraits card here.
I can't even see it.
Jacob Pelletier.
Pelletier.
It's like, check this out. Look at that. It's kind of sick.
Oh, he looks legit.
He's a portrait.
I like that guy.
Okay.
Keep it rolling.
These inserts, man. I don't know
we don't know what's good or not.
We just hit something fucking crazy.
We didn't.
And somebody's going to sit in there just watching us like.
They're going to DM us.
So
Can we have it for $10 and we'll sell it because we're degenerates.
I will look it up. I
might not.
Check
I don't
out
know.
this price.
It depends on how you get me. Where you
get
me.
Let's see. All right, base.
Show me something.
Tyson Forster.
Not it.
Superstar.
Not it.
Ooh, this one look.
What is this? He said an ooh.
Ooh.
What is it?
I think any of these are numbered.
Probably not.
That's Sidney Crosby.
Sid the Kid?
And another Young Guns.
We like Young Guns?
Tristan Luneau.
Oh, he's not. Put it up there. Show them the Young Guns.
Ducks. Shout out to the Ducks.
Shout out to the Ducks.
Philip Forsberg. Insert. Cole Caulfield. I know he's good.
Yeah, I've heard his name.
Yeah, Cole Caulfield.
Once or twice.
He's good. Cam Fowler. They didn't give me
now, rip
shit.
this rookie class pack,
Right.
and if it does not have Connor Bedard, I'm throwing you through the window. That's it. I think we've discovered what's going to happen next.
All right. We just need.
I'm geared up, bro.
Give me a Connor Bedard.
I got caffeine
That's
in me.
all I need.
I got caffeine in me.
Is that all you got in you?
Well, caffeine is tequila.
Whoa, bro. Whoa.
Right.
Mom, he's
All right,
lying.
so-
AA, my group, he's lying.
Daniil Gushchin.
Don't know him. You got a goose chin, though.
Willie Cuyo.
Oh, he hits people. He's good. He's a defender.
Okay.
Will Cuyo. He hits people.
And Sean Farrell.
I don't know him.
Well, that was an L.
Yeah, because you got to open it. If it was me, Connor Bedard, Young Guns.
Hey, maybe we
on the
got some
rock.
sick shit.
You know what? I don't want to see L's anymore. I just want to see my boy Eddie Beltre, the future of the MLB.
Hey, it's such a sick card. So
The
if you don't know,
future of the MLB.
Eddie Beltre. One day.
Mom, this is water. Thank you.
I don't even know what we're gonna do with these cards.
Frankie's a liar, dude.
I pulled all
liar.
the inserts out.
Okay, well, hey, we're gonna deal with that later because
Hey, I had a feeling there might not.
we're
be a hit.
degenerators, and if we didn't hit $1,000 plus card, we don't care about the others.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But what are you doing right now?
I had a feeling there might not be a hit because this is a retail pack.
It is a retail. You know what? I'm sorry, Eddie. You can come hang with me. You are
Let's be
not
real.
needed for right now.
Retail packs are not. the answer.
So what is this?
It's a little mail day that I had.
It's a mail day?
I had a little mail day recently.
You got mail.
And I've been waiting on this redemption for
Shout out Tom Hanks.
6 months, 5 months. I don't even know. Exact
And
count.
Chad Hanks, for that matter.
But this was out of Absolute.
Absolute is a Panini product. It is a football product. They release a lot of stuff. They have a couple hits in there. A really good one. Let's see what he got.
So
Ooh,
sexy.
look at
That's
that
so
face. Look at that
sexy.
smile.
Oh, man.
What you got there, boy?
This is... Check this out. You got to see it before I put it on the stand.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that nasty?
I can see myself through it.
The glass. So these are case hits. They're not quite as like known as the.
This is a rookie, dude.
Yeah,
This is a rookie Panini Absolute Glass card. You don't see this.
Yeah.
Your favorite collector doesn't have this, and if you don't have a favorite collector, his name is It's Caseytime, and he's got one.
They might have one, but
Yeah,
we'll show them. We'll give them a little closer view. They might
Bro,
have one.
throw it on there. Throw it on
possible.
there.
I don't even know. You can probably see.
You can see through
You can
it.
see right through it.
Right through it. That's so dirty.
I'm so happy. I'm happy that I got to
That's
watch
so
them.
awesome, and it didn't come broken.
Watch the
I'm
taste
be
out of my
honest.
mouth with that.
Yeah,
you
you definitely came out on top there.
Yeah.
That card right there is minimum $400 or $500 if you decide to sell it right now.
And I saw somebody saying a kind of interesting backyard Grant. The guy
Backyard Grant, okay.
He's a breaker. With the backyard breaks, he is the guy.
They're the ones who get all the products.
They get all the
Did
hits.
you win this or did you buy this?
I bought this. This is part of a break.
So he won a spot in a break for this team.
I purchased,
and he hit this. So this was part of a break where he bought in. And he hit the Carolina Panthers. And any card pulled in that break, and from that box, from that case, from that whatever it was, for the Panthers, went to him.
This was also the same box that a numbered to 10 Puka Nacua was in, and I had the Rams.
Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
If you don't know Puka Nacua, he was the best rookie wide receiver of the year.
By far.
Over 1,000 yards receiving his rookie year.
Set the record for catches like early on.
The man was on fire. He's from BYU. He knows about soaking. If you don't, look it up. But other than that, we got this Bryce Young glass card, and it is hitting.
Yeah, it's the same box. It was a really good break. One of the early breaks that was like real nice.
That just got here.
I've been waiting to.
You just opened that on stream.
I know. I've been trying to like hold off. I've been trying to help people out and like hold on to some of the shit.
Out.
I want them to see the same enjoyment, right?
I feel that because the minute I would have got that, I would have opened it at the mailbox.
I know you would have.
I don't even care.
I know you would have.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have just sat, and then I would have sold it by the time I got back home. So
yeah,
I'm happy that it came to you and not me.
Hey, and I was able to sit on it, let it marinate. It was sitting here right under the Series 2 box for a while.
Okay.
I now see the Series 2 box was.
I think it's official.
Pretty much a disappointment.
This is the card of the week.
Yeah.
To me,
yeah.
That's the card of the week. What do you think?
I think so.
The Generators card of the week, Bryce Young,
yes.
absolute glass
so
from
wait,
Panini.
We never. What Grant was telling the people was that like he's getting in OTAs, in
That's like training camp for
early
football.
training camps, that they're saying that Bryce Young looks like a different player than he was last year, which we fucking need him.
He's got a new coach.
We need him. We absolutely need him to be. But they're saying that he looks really good. So like buy right now when you hear somebody is good and doing well in OTAs. They're only going to do better and look better before the season. You can even sell them before the season happens.
That's what he's saying. I
don't know if I believe it. It's an interesting strategy.
The media's kissing his ass, and I think there's a maybe his agent put a few feelers out. The man's got some money, right? Maybe come to the practice, see us complete 3 out of 4 passes, and leave saying we're great. I don't know, because last year he did not instill any fear in any defense's heart.
Well, he had no help. He had a coach that didn't give a shit. He has an owner that didn't give a shit. He's got a whole franchise that's god awful. Like, I mean,
what's the most you've ever paid for a drink?
Most I've never paid for a drink.
Yeah,
we talked about this last time.
Most you've ever paid for a drink, a single drink.
$42.
$42. Well, the Panthers owner paid over $500K for a drink that he sprayed on people in the stands because he was the owner, and that's the most expensive drink in history, I'd assume.
It probably is. It probably is.
Damn
I'll say this
close.
too. Like, he's the pettiest owner. Like, if you're a bazillionaire, why fucking worry about what layman peasant folk are doing?
Yeah,
right?
they paid to get in your stadium. They just paid you.
Before
bro.
the draft, he stopped, and I think we talked about this last episode, but I don't even care. Like, David Tepper, you're a fucking moron. Like, you are a moron.
I back it up.
I mean, I hope you made a great pick with David Canales, though. I'm just hoping that David Canales can make this card valuable one day.
Don't know who that is. Don't care because you hired him.
He's the new coach. There.
Trash.
He's Bryce Young's new coach.
Trash.
And he's what's going to make this card worth a lot of money. So
Oh, I hope so.
I've heard a rumor that these cards are very well centered. They're manufactured in a way that they grade well, right? So
they grade very well. So
I've heard
the same Eddie we got a 10.
That a black label,
what's a black label?
It's the pristine, the high. If you don't know, the way that Beckett grades.
Beckett is different than PSA, which we have right here. It's a different grading company. Yes. In the past, I would say that Beckett, especially in the 90s, early 2000s, was a king. Now PSA has come along, especially through COVID, and had some specials and done a lot of great things. And people argue that they're the king, but Beckett was the king of the past. So what he's saying...
But what they still do, though, is when they grade a card, when Beckett grades it, instead of not having, just having an overall score, a score for the card and the auto, they will show you what all four of the criteria scored.
That they look at.
Which is the surface, the corners, the edges, and the centering.
Yep.
Right? That's what they care about. So if all four of those are accurate, those are all at the 10, they give it a different label. So instead of a gold label on their grade on the top of their slab right here,
it's black.
It's black label. So a black label is like what that's a sick card, and I've heard these things can black label. So I'm looking right now. That centering looks pretty clean.
It's literally glass. Like, if they haven't perfected that by the time they send it out, I feel like that's on them.
It's Panini, dude. Panini can fuck anything up. Like,
they sure can.
We know this. Like,
they sure can.
If anybody could fuck this up, Panini could. But I'm gonna wait to see what my expert friend thinks.
Absolutely. I think so too. I think that's a beautiful card. I think that's a great mail day. Congratulations on that card. Congratulations on the box break, even though you didn't hit anything you wanted.
Maybe I hit something cool. I mean,
we don't know. We still don't know.
Maybe some hockey fans can let us know if we hit something.
Hey, shout out hockey, which is in the middle of the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
My Dallas Stars are up 2-1.
Mine too.
I guess you can claim him. He really can't. He doesn't watch hockey, me neither. Only to the playoffs. But it's actually been a really cool hockey series compared to the NBA playoffs, which have been,
I think,
straight 3-0 right now. So the Celtics are up 3-0, which means they've won 3 games out of 3 against the Pacers. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic are up 3-0 against the Timberwolves, which is Ant-Man, which we've talked about before.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy that they both won all 3 games so far that they've played. They have 0 losses. They played on the away court, and now they're both going for the sweep. How do you feel about that? Because first of all, I'm going to say... Like no, hold on. First of all, you said the Pacers were going to fucking drill the Celtics. I never
said that.
I told you gentlemen's sweep.
I never fucking said that.
He definitely picked them to win. I said Celtics gentlemen's sweep, which in turn is a 4-1 victory. They could go 4-0. Either way, the Pacers suck.
All right, so first off, a few things there. You need to go back and watch the tape. I never once said that the Pacers would blow them out, right? I said it would go more than 5 games, which it's not looking great for, but it's not dead yet. I want to be very clear. That is not dead yet, right? 2, I think that we had such a good first round of the playoffs that we deserved this just non-competitive series.
Who's we?
The fans, man. We had games going to 7. We had like these great fucking games. And then this round has been such a letdown. Like, it's just been... I mean, we've had some decent games. I mean, I still don't know how the Pacers lost that first game. They should have won it. Totally different series if they win that first game.
But they didn't.
They blew it. Tyrese Halliburton didn't do the best.
He didn't even play last game. If you're not playing in a playoff game...
And they still almost won. They still almost won. That should tell you that, like, the Celtics are a choking organization. They're fraudulent. But, like, they're fraudulent because they're gonna expose themselves when they play the Mavs in the finals.
They're gonna expose themselves.
Yeah.
But you're telling me Tyrese Halliburton being out isn't a big deal. If you're out in the playoffs, you're down 2-0
Why would you play hurt? Why would you play hurt? Like, and hurt your team?
Because I'm getting paid millions of dollars to do it. I'm better than my backup. And I'm better than my backup. But I guess Tyrese Halliburton is saying, I'm not better than TJ McConnell. And that's fine. If you're not better than him, bro, sit the bench. That's cool. Like, let him get in there, shoot his shots. But you're trash if you're sitting in a playoff game when you can play.
TJ McConnell turned into 96 Jordan.
Trash.
TJ McConnell had the game.
TJ McConnell's always been Tony Kukoc. And they needed their Jordan. Didn't have him. Lost. Halliburton, TJ McConnell, the way you dress makes me think that you got hurt on purpose and you're scared.
We can't lose the fact that TJ McConnell fucking balled out. Like, he had the game of his life, and they fell short. I mean, Drew Holiday.
To have the game of your life and a loss must make you want to end it. That's fine.
Drew Holiday absolutely.
An L? You took an L in the best game of your life. You're trash, too.
Drew Holiday's the guy who hit the shot that helped the Celtics win the game.
Drew Holiday is okay.
Yeah.
Derek White, great. Yeah. Jason Tatum, legend. Jaylen Brown, NASA scientist in the future. Al Horford, skeleton on the 3-point line, and they're still smacking the Pacers up. Yeah. Now, the one series that was a surprise is the Mavs going up 3-0.
Yeah, and that's my team. I haven't really cared that much about all 4 of these teams, but there's a reason that I don't really have that much of a dog in the fight. But I'll tell you this
team. He's never talked about him.
Let's go Mavs. You know why?
Bandwagon.
You know why?
Because they got enough room on the bandwagon for you?
No, because Patrick Mahomes is courtside.
Oh, my. And Travis Kelce.
And
Brittany Mahomes.
And Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown was there. Yeah, he was there too. Okay, all 3 of them, they were there courtside.
You like Hollywood Brown?
But I like anything that Patrick Mahomes likes.
Hook him.
I actually like catch up.
Likes everything Patrick Mahomes
I am Patrick Mahomes is that's my guy. You know, that's my guy. Okay, so and if he's rooting for them, I will not follow him on baseball ever. He roots for the Royals.
Pandering, he has to.
Pandering.
I think he's part of the ownership group, no?
Probably. Yeah, he is.
I know he is for the soccer team, and I think he is for the baseball team.
I will never follow him there, but I'll follow him on the Mavs all day long. And let's go Mavs. Yeah, Mavs fan I wouldn't call myself that.
You better watch out.
Yeah, no.
Huge Spurs fan here, and that will never change. But I will
maybe
say
I should
one
pick up.
thing.
Maybe I should just become a diehard Mavs fan.
Yeah, please, because you're not allowed in the Spurs bandwagon. But Luke is great. Luke is amazing. Luke is generational. Why does Rudy Gobert look like the worst defensive center in the league now when he's playing the Mavs? Because Wemby should have won the Depoy. Defensive Player of the Year, my boy Victor Wembanyama should have dubbed, and nobody's really talking about that. Rudy Gobert's team defense. They had a great team defense. He's getting cooked. I
think they're doing a very good job of getting him outside of his normal role.
They're literally getting him in one-on-ones, and he's losing them.
He's not a one-on-one defender.
Okay, so why is he the depoy?
Because he was really good at what he fucking did.
Because he sat in the paint.
Did you watch any of the regular season?
Okay, my guy. Did I watch any of the regular season? You didn't have a team before 2 weeks ago.
It doesn't sound like you do.
You didn't have a team before 2 weeks ago.
I rooted for the Sun. I root for players. I don't root for teams.
Wemby one-on-one on Luka never got scored on. Look it up. Look it up.
I don't give a shit. He probably didn't care.
I watched.
The game was probably the Spurs were probably already down 40 fucking points. And whenever
pick a new team, bro. You're lucky right now. Celtics are going all the way. They're winning the whole thing. It doesn't matter.
I'll tell you, if Texas Tech lands a big, if we land a big player on a big team, I'm rooting for him.
You know what Texas Tech does to their recruits? They say, "Hey, we got a wave pool like Schlitterbahn. Come join it." Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, nobody wants to go to Tech, especially no basketball players out there with the windstorm just choking when they would go to Spanky's and get a freaking mozzarella stick.
It's just ignorance.
Like, that's it. That's all there is there.
It's okay.
There's 3 HEBs now, too, so I guess you guys have some cultural relevance, but that's about it.
Sheer ignorance. I'm not going to,
Chris Beard, where is he at? Not there.
He's not at Texas either. The guy strangled his wife.
I'm down with that. Yeah, actually, our coach sucks, but get Beard out of there.
Hey, our coach. What, did you go to the school?
Our coach?
Did you go to the school?
That's my team.
Did you go to University
I claim it. I've peed so many times on the side of the Urban Center
Nicolas Cage riding along with a fucking shirt, but
I am Texas, bro. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out UT. Shout out Steve Sarkisian. Get me in the locker room. We're hyping him up. We're rocking it out. You feel me?
As a Texas Tech graduate, I am excited to see
We're still
where
in
our
the
next
same room together.
NBA superstar goes. I'm excited about that.
Texas Tech
I'm excited about that. Yeah.
He knows how to make beef jerky is what that means pretty much.
Journalism. Journalism. I read all my emails in AP style. So, anyhow, let's move on. Let's see. Baseball. We had some.
What about baseball?
Bro, I feel so bad for Ronald Acuna.
That is the worst. Injuries happening are the worst thing.
Mike Trout and Acuna are already out. We're like,
Mike Trout's coming back. Acuna's not. So Ronald Acuna Jr. plays for the Atlanta Braves. He was the MVP of the National League last year. Yeah. The best player in the National League.
So exciting.
He is. He's really good. He steals bases. He hit home runs. He hits for average. He walks. Whatever. He does everything. Yep. He's an all-around player. And he tore his ACL trying to steal a bag this past week. So I hope the man can come back how he was, because stealing bases is a lot about timing, not so much about speed. So I think he could.
Yeah.
But that's always rough to lose him.
He's the type of player that you want to watch. That you tune into a game that you don't have a dog in the fight. You want to watch him because of him. I'll never forget in the 21 World Series, the Braves versus the Astros. I went to a game. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much because that did not go well for us. But Courtney and I
you part of the team?
Yeah,
fuck out of
here. Yeah. I've been rooting for the Astros
I've been rooting for the Astros since before you were born. I'm older than you.
We're the same.
Fuck off.
We're the same age.
I had an Astros onesie before you even came out.
All right. Well, such a soft spot. Okay. But I will say that at this game, Acuna was out that whole season as well. He was out the whole playoff run. And there was this kid in front of me that was a Braves fan. he's pissed me off because every time the Braves hit a home run, we got drilled in this game, 7-0. And every time this little fucking kid he was 12 years old and he's holding up this Acuna jersey.
Did you ask him how old he
was?
Showing
it off. I don't know. He looked, I don't know.
12?
I don't, 12, Whoa. 15.
Chilled, right?
He was younger than 20.
Okay.
And he kept showing off his jersey and waving it around. And finally, I had a few beers.
How many's a few? I want to know.
9 art cars. Yeah, I had 9 art cars.
Art cars are not normal.
I was
all right,
fucked up on this one. I was gone. We were playing like shit, and like I just kept drinking them. We were right next to the beer. We were in the Crawford boxes, and just finally I was like, "He's not even fucking playing." Like I just I lost my mind as a kid, and he's like, "Yeah, but he's a fucking beast." Like kid yelled.
Oh, he heard you?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucked
this
you
is
up too.
This is like the seat right in front of me. Like,
were you in the you said Crawford's?
Yeah.
Crawford boxes at Minute Maid, which is the Astro Stadium. There's this protrusion in left field where the stadium becomes shorter, but you're literally on top of the field.
Yeah.
So like those seats are highly coveted. Those are really good seats. You get to like you could probably smell the left fielder's ass crack.
It's my favorite. Well, not because of that, but it's definitely my favorite place to watch a game.
Jordan's over there.
My favorite place at Minute Maid to watch a game by far, and it was unfortunate for that game because the first batter of the game was Jorge Soler, who hit just a cock shot right above my head.
It's a cock shot.
It was bomb. He hit a bomb. He hit it a long
Never heard of that
way.
one.
He hit a long way, and he got to hit one first. Yeah. He hit it a long way. He hit it way above our heads, and it was like that was
over the train tracks.
Yeah,
because Minute Maid Park, not a lot of people know this. It used to be Union Station. It was actually a train station in Houston, and then of course I guess everybody said, fuck trains in America. You can drive a car. So now it's a baseball stadium, and it's actually a very lit baseball stadium.
Now you know.
I enjoy it because they have...
little tidbits from Derek.
Little tidbits. They have a Pluckers and a Shake Shack in the stadium, which if you don't want to eat just a regular burger, Shake Shack's great. And then if you want wings? You want waffle fries? My boy Pluckers got you. Shout out for that promo. I'm a Pluckers Club member. Thank you.
I love Pluckers too. I might get some on the way home.
I might be there.
I might get some on the way home.
Spicy garlic parm.
I was thinking about it earlier.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spicy garlic parm. Speaking of those Astros, who's the MVP of the AL right now? Who's the MVP of all of baseball right now?
King Kyle motherfucking Tucker. That dude is he's in a different zone, and nobody cares because everybody hates on the Astros.
Everybody hates the Astros.
Give us another trash can joke, right?
One more.
Give us
another. We won another World Series since then.
We haven't heard him yet. Right?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. It was in 2017. It's been a long time.
And we won in 2021.
And we won it.
Or 2022. Ooh, fuck.
Yeah, we didn't win 21. I was there.
R.I.P. Sad. Yeah, it was bad. And 2020 was bad too. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. We don't talk about
2019 was sad.
It's all sad. But we were there and you weren't. Nor was your team.
Right. Yeah.
But
exactly. Kyle Tucker's playing like an MVP player right now. He's just hitting the ball. He's leading the league in home runs. He's
dingers.
Just can't.
He's a Gold Glover too. So people lose that fact. When you are a Gold Glover, you have been deemed the best at your position on defense.
He's got a cannon. He's got
Kyle Tucker.
He's fast. He's a 5'2" player. But I mean,
he always looks bored. I love it, dude. His face never changes. He could hit a game-winning grand slam, and he's just gonna. And then run the fucking bases.
I do like that he's put batting gloves on now. Finally, for his first half his career, he didn't wear batting gloves.
Nope.
I'm sorry, you're just trying to be a hardo.
Here's another tidbit. Moises Alou, former MLB player, early 2000s throughout the late 90s, used to not use batting gloves. And in order to get grip on his bats, he would urinate on his hands in the corner of the dugout before he went to go hit. Look it up, I dare you. And then he would grip the bat, and he felt like that would give him the ultimate advantage. Moises Alou played for the Astros. Go Astros. Peeing on your hands helps, apparently.
You did it before every app?
Piss on your hands, kids. It's awesome. Jeez. Yeah, before every AB, he'd be in the corner just like rip a little piss, and then grab the bat.
I mean, I feel like you have more at-bats than you got, in the tank.
The man's probably drinking tequila in the dugout. Then second of all, here's the biggest
problem.
problem.
He might have did that once and then told people about it.
No, he did it. This is the biggest problem I have with it. The bat boy had to pick that bat up.
Yeah. Pick it up by the barrel.
What do you do? Yeah, absolutely. And if you see a bead rolling down, what
picking
the
it up
heck,
all
my
gingerly
boy?
and shit.
That is true. Look it up. If I'm wrong, I'm not. You won't find anything.
I just looked it up. You're absolutely
Frankie,
right.
our producer, just looked it up. I am correct. Are you telling me I'm correct?
I mean, he had to start that in the league, though. He couldn't have done that in the minors. You're going to get your ass kicked in the minors.
Revealed that during the baseball season, he'd urinate on his hands to toughen them up.
Yes, sir. Calluses gone. Urination, peeing all over your hands.
What he just said was wildly different than what you said.
It was a deviation.
Wildly different.
I think he's peeing on his hands.
He's peeing on his hands.
He peed on his hands.
He's peeing on his hands.
Calluses up, but he's doing that on his own time.
Are
He's
you
not
doing that?
in fucking
How
dugout.
often do you pee on your hands?
Other
than just when you have a small wiener.
To be clear, I don't. Right, but like you're doing that.
This guy.
He did that to toughen up his calluses once or twice, but like he didn't do that before.
Once or twice?
Maybe I don't know. If
You just got proven wrong. It's fine. It's okay.
Moises Alou ever wants to come on the pod and discuss, he's more than welcome.
And I will dap you up, but I won't shake your hand.
I'm not touching your hand. Yeah, I won't either.
Unfortunately, my horns. Yeah. As you can see, this shirt with Nick Cage.
Hey, y'all made it.
Nick Cage is riding a fucking Bevo in this shirt. You know, the Ghost Rider. Yes. Unfortunately, we lost to Texas Tech, and that is Matt's favorite university, favorite team. He is an alumnus.
We won the battle, but we lost the war.
Definitely,
because we had a really, really shitty end of the season. We're not proud of that, but I mean, last time we're probably gonna match up for a while, y'all. You know.
Oh yeah, because we are leaving. So Texas is
the SEC,
leaving the Big 12.
Yep,
and unfortunately, we won't have the same rivalry.
Yeah,
but
and I mean, you know,
if you want to stay and play Cincinnati and BYU, that's all you, brother.
I'm sure we'll match up. We'll play just fine, right? Just like the last time we played, we, kicked that ass in the night.
So your season's gonna be over though, and Texas still keep playing, right?
Well, I do want to say that I have backup team. My wife went to Vanderbilt. Anchor down, go Doors. Vanderbilt is in Clemson's regional and a 2 seed. What was Texas?
I don't even know. I don't really care.
Y'all are 3 seed. Y'all are 3 seed.
Until we win it all, it doesn't matter.
Y'all are did you see whose regional you're in?
Who? Vanderbilt? Oh, then I don't care.
Texas A&M.
The Aggies? We have never ever cared about the Aggies.
Y'all are playing in college. Derek, who are you lying to?
Nobody.
Who are you lying to?
Hook 'em.
You got to realize.
Fuck the Aggies. Everyone who loves them, burn.
Okay, so you don't care
Reese
about them.
means you too.
So you don't care about them?
The Aggies?
Yeah,
I don't even worry about them.
Yeah,
Since Johnny Football, the Aggies are irrelevant.
Okay.
In every sport.
They're a lot better than
swimming and diving, track and field. UT runs it all.
They are significantly better at baseball than you are this year. But hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not rooting for anybody.
Texas was significantly
I still
better.
hate all the teams that I hated when I was raised a Longhorn fan. Right, so I still hate A&M.
There's the truth.
Because
he really hates him because he was raised as a fan.
I was raised a diehard Longhorn fan. I would never deny that. My childhood vacations were around what bowl game Texas was playing in. My family loves the Texas Longhorns, and all of that died.
Shout out Mark Casey.
All of that died March of 2011 when I transferred to Texas Tech because their biggest rival is Texas, and I can't root for them. Guess who's been pretty fucking shitty since March 2011 in most sports?
COVID?
2011.
I'm blaming COVID.
I'm just saying, Texas hadn't been that great at everything. I'm not saying I was a missing factor. Y'all were okay at football this year.
Were you able to go in the wave pool in 2021, or was COVID affecting that too? Like, could y'all even
I said 2011,
float?
buddy.
I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Well, either way, could y'all go if they wanted to? It was shut down. Oh, that's crazy. So the only thing bringing people to that university, a wave pool, a fucking whatever it was.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That shit got shut down during COVID. So
he's
Lubbock sucks. Texas Tech sucks.
School. It's a great place.
Raider Rash. That's a generic.
That's an original one.
That's a generic.
That's a real original one, buddy. Yeah.
You were telling me you need to get that cream. You got it taken care of?
Hey, look.
Okay, cleared up. It's curable now. I guess with the scientific advancements, Raider Rash is curable. Hey, so if you feel like going to Tech, just make sure your doctor knows.
If you rooted for the Rangers, you'd be saying trash can every other word and think it was the funniest thing on earth because that's the most stale ass original fucking joke I've ever heard. Everybody, Raider Rash. Dude, let me tell you, Texas Tech is a great school to go to. It's a great town. I can't endorse it more. I had a great time there in my 4 years.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, my 4 years that I was there.
You spent 4 years there after transferring?
I spent 4 years at the school. Yes.
After transferring? That's too long, brother.
That's true. I had a good time.
Okay. I know you were having a good time.
The victory lap was a good time.
We're still having some good times.
Yeah. But speaking of, I watched a lot of college baseball this last weekend.
I did once we lost. Once the Horns lost.
I watched a lot of it because I was pretty much coped with the fact that Texas Tech was not going to.
You were hoping they won the tourney.
God, if we won the tourney, we get an automatic bid. My delusional self was tuning in, hoping that. Yeah. But even once that was lost, I was looking for prospects and looking for, hey, who should I be looking at in the next couple iterations of the Bowman release?
What'd you see?
Carson.
Bowman is the Topps product. I cut it short.
This Eddie Beltre card right here. This is a Bowman first right here. Like that is that's what you look for. That's the most coveted prospect cards that any player can have.
And Eddie Beltre, that's out of 5.
Yeah.
That's out of 5. That's so
5.
sick.
But I'll tell you, the guy that I was looking at, this kid from Oklahoma State, they beat us twice. And this guy was a pitcher and position player.
Yeah.
So he shoved against us. Absolutely shoved for like 8 innings.
That means he did really well. He basically just walked
hit
the
a
ball to
bomb.
the catcher and said,
In the
"Fuck
first
y'all."
game we played, he hit a bomb. Or we hit a bomb off of him to get his knocked him out of the game. But they were already up 7-0, and it was 7-2 after we hit the bomb. And but the kid also hit like a couple doubles, and I watched the rest of their games. He was really good in the field too. But Carson,
what position?
Outfielder and pitcher. You know.
Yeah.
Carson Beng, I think his name.
Bang?
Benge.
Bang.
Beng. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know that he's projected to be a first rounder.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be pretty nasty. Like I co-sign this guy. He's gonna be somebody I'm looking out for.
You co-sign him.
I co-sign.
This is It's Casey Time cosign, which I'm going to take this opportunity to show you another It's Casey Time cosign.
Yeah.
One of his biggest cosigns that he's ever made as far as financial burden placed into this cosign. And Eddie Beltre, I'm sorry, brother, I'm going to take care of you over here.
Yeah.
But
we're
going to show it. I mean, don't get me wrong. This thing's beautiful. This guy's beautiful.
Yeah.
But with that being said,
I mean, I'll get into the story too. Forrest Whitley. Go Stros.
We love you, Forrest. Him more than me.
This was a first round pick in 2015, 2016. Like
I think 16 is the draft. First round pick out of Texas. We saw this guy play at the Dell Diamond, which is in Round Rock, Texas, which is in close proximity to Austin, Texas. So we were literally there watching this guy just mow down people, just throw heater after heater past all these players that we've played against. We know about. And he was striking them out.
He was so filthy. He was so, and I was so excited. I thought this guy is going to be the next star. Absolute star. And
stud.
He got his first cup of coffee in the major leagues this season in 2024. Regardless of the fact that he was
it's been 6-7 years
prospect of 2016. So
6-7 years till he got his actual first throw in the show.
Yeah. So I actually got, and you would think like, when did I buy this card? I bought it before this season. I knew it'd be up. I bought it because
he thought it'd be up is the real key.
I mean, it was a little bit of an inside joke as well, right? The group chat that I'm in with Derek and our other buddy Reese. What up, Reese? If you ever watch this, probably won't even fucking watch this, but if you are,
he fucking better.
Hi, buddy. I don't think he watched episode 1, but regardless of that, we have been defenders. You are the hater of Forrest Whitley. We have been defenders, so our group chat is titled "No Forrest Whitley Slander," and there will be no Forrest Whitley slander on this podcast either. Right? You want to talk anymore? I'll tell you what. The kid has a 0 ERA, in the major leagues. That one inning he got out of all those runs he gave up were inherited, and then he got sent down immediately after the game.
I'm the biggest
he
player
has
hater
never let up. He has never
world.
let up an earned run in the major leagues, and you shouldn't have anything negative to say about him because
other than the man wanted to smoke weed more than he wanted to play baseball. Tell the people about that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna judge him for that?
No, because I love it. But this man got millions of dollars to try and come on the field. Hey, all you got to do is throw a ball like 90 times to the plate every day, 5 days a week. Like, we got you, bro. He's like, nah, dog. I'd rather smoke some weed.
You know what other Astros prospect had that same issue?
John Singleton. It took him 8 years to get to the bigs. If they want to be potheads,
and he's mashing right now.
That's fine.
The guy's absolutely mashing.
I ruined my
the
life
ball.
before I was a pothead, so it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not on that path. But these guys got their whole life ahead of them, and they want to smoke that grade B ganja. We're not even legal here, bro. The names you can't even believe
questionable
them.
Decisions, but then he had was it PEDs or he had something else he got.
He was trying to hide the weed.
He's had a rough run of it. He's had a rough run of it, but this is his year. It's 2024. Is his redemption tour.
I hope so.
I'm calling it.
As an Astros fan, we need the pitching. We really
do. And this card. If you're wondering about the card, Jim Mint 10. It's his Bowman first autograph.
Yep.
To 50. It's a gold wave. And I just thought it was a cool card because he's going to be up, and you know what? He's going to be.
How do you feel about the price you paid for the card?
Don't worry about the price. We don't worry about the price.
I won't worry about the price.
Don't worry about the price I paid for it. Yeah, don't worry about the price.
It's okay.
I paid what I paid, and I paid what I thought it was worth, and that card's never going to be.
Part of that is prospecting too, right? So you're paying that price because you want to see Forrest Whitley's card price go up, right? You think it's going to go up. You know it's going to go up. It's like our bets, right? It's like my bets. I know that something's going to happen. Does it always happen? Absolutely not. But that's part of prospecting.
I personally think that I can will this guy to have a decent career. I can will him through by watching. I've been watching AAA games that he gets into, and I think that me rooting for him will help him.
If you and Reese were to hold hands and cheer for him, maybe. But other than that,
you know what? We might take his next time he's at the Dell Diamond. Just yell for Forrest.
Now, with that being said, prospecting. NFL's going to start in a few months.
Yeah.
The draft just happened, right?
Right.
We're rolling through the draft. We got skill names off the board. We got quarterbacks off the board. We got all sorts of people who got drafted really, really high up.
Yeah.
Who are you paying for right now? What teams are you paying for in a break?
So, I mean, the best team to get, obviously, the one everybody's going to want to go after is going to be the Chicago Bears.
Why?
Caleb Williams and Rodunze. Caleb Williams, you're hating on him. That guy's a star.
I told you I was the biggest player hater in the world. Yeah. And yeah, Caleb Williams, I hate you. I don't think
he's got a lot of player haters like you out there, but trust me.
And your dad's even
worse. He's going to prove every one of them wrong. I think he's going to be
Chicago.
Yeah. Nah. I believe that he's gonna do just fine. Right. I think that he's going to be filthy with it. Personally, a guy that I really like that's going to be a little further down the list, or a team like if we're talking about buying into live breaks, I think the Panthers will be low key nice because I love Xavier Legette. Like this country ass dude. He's
awesome. He's a great dude.
And he's so. Did you watch? He made Spencer Rattler look good.
I fucking hate Spencer Rattler.
Like he made him.
For the record,
he's
honestly,
terrible.
All of y'all professional athletes, y'all are all dope. Y'all be working out all the time. Spencer Rattler, you want the one-on-one? I'll catch the fade. I don't give a fuck.
Do you think you could beat him in a fight?
Do I think? Yeah. I would pick that motherfucker up and I would bounce his head off the ground like a basketball.
Yes.
Like Anthony Edwards between my legs and shit. Yeah. Fuck you, Spencer Rattler. I'm here, Austin, Texas. Come find me.
That was an old office argument that I had. I still think I could beat up Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry with the fat ass? Yeah. I don't know.
I think I could take him. I haven't fought anybody in 15 years. I have not really worked out that hard in the past decade.
You don't say.
I know. I hadn't really even hit the gym too hard. I could take him right now, right here, put Kyle Lowry in front of him. I know he's like, I looked it up, he's like 6'4".
He's like, yeah, he's bigger than you, bro.
I think I got him.
Bro, he would back you down to the corner of this room.
He beat me in a one-on-one in basketball,
No, he would back you down with that fat ass that Kyle Lowry has. And if you want to lie and say, oh, he's shouting out another dude's ass, Kyle Lowry got the fattest ass in the NBA. Don't trick yourself. Don't kid yourself. Don't lie to anybody. He would back this man down, this manimal of a man in the corner, and he'd just be too tired to fight back.
I don't think Kyle Lowry, if you're out there, I don't think you want none. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he wants none. I think I could take Kyle Lowry. I think I could beat him up. You know, and you think you could beat up Spencer Rattler?
I know I could beat up Spencer Rattler.
He's earlier in his career. This is ridiculous.
He's still a bitch.
What other athletes do you think you could beat up?
Almost all of them. Give me one.
Okay. Do you think you could beat up? I gotta give you somebody manager.
Miles Garrett? No.
Well, of course not.
Maybe though.
Of course
What's up,
not.
Miles? Hook him.
Like, do you think you could? I'm trying to think of like quarterback that's.
You're trying to think quarterback?
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes?
You think you'd beat up Patrick Mahomes?
Me and Pat Mahomes would be the best of friends. We wouldn't fight. We'd dap it up.
Okay.
Texas boys.
Tua. You think you'd beat up Tua?
Absolutely. I would fucking stomp Tua into the ground.
Yeah? You think you'd beat up Tua?
I would. You know, if Tua came to me
this could be a segment here of like, do you really think you could beat this guy up?
Oh, dude, yeah. Tua Tagliavola. If you just tackle him, he gets a concussion in the NFL with a helmet on.
Desmond Ridder. You take Desmond Ridder?
I don't even know who that is at this point. He's fallen off so far. He doesn't even have his cleats anymore. You have half of his cleat. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't even know what to do. He's behind Kyler Murray, who's 5'9". Yes, I would fight
Kyler
him.
Murray does like MMA training. I think he got you.
He can't even do training for being a fucking NFL quarterback.
Yeah, short guys are the best at UFC fighters, man. Like, little guys, they can... Don't mess with him.
There's a couple
quarterbacks. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. For the record, I don't actually think I could beat up Kyle Lowry. I looked at the stats and like I've backed that one up if I ever were to like meet him. Like he seems like an okay dude.
He would back down for sure. Now, Spencer Rattler, I don't care where you see me. I could be in front of my grandma and whoop your ass. You could be in front of your grandma and whoop your ass. So find me. You look like a little bitch in that quarterback show.
You couldn't fight anybody.
I'll fuck him up after the show too.
I guarantee it. All right. Speaking of athletes we could beat up. F1. Did you watch any of the F1 race? Yeah, these guys. I mean, come on. If you watch the series, like these guys.
My goodness.
These guys.
You're taking out Hamilton or what?
Yeah.
I'm leaving Lewis Hamilton because he's taking us out of the club after.
I'm leaving Lewis Hamilton. But my favorite F1 racer.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
Won this weekend. He got his win. Charles Leclerc.
In France, nonetheless.
Monaco.
He's from France, obviously.
He's from Monaco.
So he's actually from
Monaco
the city
is not
too.
France. It's not actually. No.
I thought Monaco was in France.
Monaco's its own country. Yep.
Oh, like in the Monaco. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
It's got its own flag and everything. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay, though.
So, but it's okay, you know.
Brought to you by White Claw Surge.
Brought to you by the University of Texas. No, so
I went to UTD, so that counts, I guess.
Okay.
It's a sister
Well,
school.
no, so yes, he got a win. It was great. He was like, he was bringing up his
Where was
father
Max?
just recently.
Where was Max?
Max finished 6th.
Max
Yeah,
was
it was
solid.
his worst finish he's had in a long time. Ferrari got 2 podiums. I'm Team Ferrari. Go Ferrari.
I'm not team any of them.
I like
but that's
Ferrari.
right.
You got to pick a team. Those red cars look sick, right?
Red Bull. I want caffeine.
Okay, yeah.
Who's on Red Bull?
He went out there.
Who's on Red Bull?
That's Max Verstappen.
Oh, no way. We win everything. Tight.
And they really had a shitty race. They really had a shitty race, but it was fun to watch. I've got a.
He's in.
Ooh.
What are you showing?
Ooh,
What are you showing?
I've got a card. I gotta switch that one on.
Well, we
Yeah.
gotta wait.
What?
Because our buddy, there's a time limit on this, and he hasn't been there quite yet. It's about 2 or 3 seconds.
Okay.
And then I'll take him off. I think it's hit it. It just hit. All right, cool.
Just
Tight.
hit. Perfect. So this is a rookie card. This doesn't look like a rookie card because normally a rookie card will have RC or something of the sort on there.
Right. It'll
But
indicate that
he
it's a rookie.
debuted in 2018, but they didn't start producing F1 cards until 2020. This was the
Ever,
first
like
set.
anybody.
I mean, the first licensed cards,
Okay.
right? So
Like signed with him.
So I mean, this is one of my favorites. I didn't get this in a break. I invested in it over eBay, and it's a Gem Mint 10 PSA 10, the best grade.
The best grade you can get.
The best grade you can
there's
possibly
no
get.
better grade.
And I'm proud of this. I'm very.
He is
proud
really
of
proud
this.
of that. He
Yeah.
started doing this, and I was
Yeah.
like, bro, F1, like, grow up. But it's cool. He went to the,
cool
so
now.
in Austin, we have the Circuit of the Americas.
Yes.
They come here. Multiple races come here. Even the X Games comes here. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Concerts, all that. And he took, who? I think it was your father-in-law?
My father-in-law.
Yeah,
he's
and
a
you
big
went to
racing
go
fan.
get exposed to the F1, and you came
Yeah.
back a huge fan.
I was
so.
a huge fan, man. I'm one of the few people that went to the race before they watched the Netflix show.
I still haven't watched it.
Dude, you gotta watch it.
They don't let you share logins. Fuck them.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I'm on a boycott of Netflix. my
Okay,
boy.
we're gonna figure out how to get Derek to watch this, and I guarantee you'll be an F1 fan after this. You'll be able to chop it up with me about F1 because like it was great.
You know
Like,
I'm picking fuckboy Hamilton.
he would. You would pick the worst.
Actually, I picked.
There are a
Max
lot
because
of
he's
really
winning.
shitty humans for you to root for. You probably root for. Lance.
there any Americans?
You probably root for Lance Stroll. Yes, there is one. He's terrible.
What's his name?
Logan Sargent.
Logan Sargent.
It's a sick name.
I need you
but
to
he
get
is
better.
so bad. He is so.
Wait,
bad.
is he a ginger?
I don't know actually.
I'm pretty
I
sure
really
he
don't know.
is.
He might
I'll
be
a fan. If he is, only if he is. That's
Yeah,
it.
he might be.
I need to go
definitely
one of
might
those
be.
races though. That sounds like a lot of fun out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not too far.
It
So.
was a blast, man. It was a good crowd. Like I will say, it was like I felt old there.
You are
I'm 33 years old,
relatively,
and I felt like 70 there because like it was a lot of young European
You
crowd.
probably smelled.
Yeah, they were all
120.
no. It was Europeans. They smelled worse. Let's be real. So
Hey, we love you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You just need to take a bath. It's okay.
Yeah,
Or
just-
deodorant works.
just not organic stuff either. Just it's my whole deal.
All right, so that's in Coda, but right
Yeah.
up the street in the same city.
Yeah. Austin FC.
That was a shout out to Megan Thee Stallion right there.
Yeah, we got a big draw.
big draw.
Big draw.
I'm actually happy with the draw because we've been winning.
I don't know how we got out of that game.
And we're saying we here, so you already know.
Yeah.
But honestly, realistically, the team is pulling together. The stadium is always rocking. It's been sold out since it opened 3 years ago. There's been no game that hasn't been a sellout, and they're starting to recognize that the team.
Yeah.
They just released Emilio Rigoni.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh my
God, this guy was sucking up so much
So
salary.
every single MLS team, Major League Soccer, American, we have teams in Canada too, so North American as well. You have 3 designated player spots, and what that means is you can have 3 players from other countries who are deemed as designated players who gets paid a certain amount, who their face is worth a certain amount, right? Like they have the name already built
I
up
actually didn't
somewhere
know
else.
these ins and outs either.
Yeah, so it's crazy because we were plugging up all 3. We have our number 1, who is obviously our MVP. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's Driussi.
Yeah, Sebastian Driussi.
Hey, he's
He's
trying
an
to put me on the spot.
Argentinian. Yeah,
Shit.
just throwing him out there.
Get out.
Argentinian. He's our MVP. He's our best player. Period.
Pereira's
He's
been
an
nice this year,
attacker.
too.
Pereira's been great. He was our first pick ever in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
But we can only hold 3 spots for these players that are considered designated. And Rigoni was taking up a spot and wasn't even worth the starting spot. So the team finally decided to crack down and release him. He's a great dude. He's
Yeah.
a family guy. I respect him. I've followed him a little bit, but on the pitch he wasn't doing it for us. I hated him when he got on the field.
I'm not the most refined soccer fan in the world, right? But like
We know.
man, the guy didn't. Every time he touched the ball was on the other team. You know,
the guy was invisible, not invincible. Invisible. Like, he touches the ball, he gives it up. He might as well be camo on the field at this point.
He was not good.
It was disappointing. It wasn't a great investment, but they've moved on.
We've moved on.
We've made the moves we need to, and we're winning games. We're drawing games. We're third in the West still.
But my favorite part, though, is recently we've had a run of good form, which I was at the opener this year, and it did not look like we were going to win many games. Didn't look like we were going to draw many games. We looked really, really bad in that game. And the Wolf Out crowd started, right?
Wolf Out.
Yeah.
Wolf Out. They made banners. So our team's coach is Josh Wolf.
Yeah.
And he's been the coach since the team became a team 3 years ago, which is great. You know, you lead a team that's brand new. We don't expect a lot from you. But second season, Austin FC was second in the league.
Yeah.
That's a high, lofty expectation. Third season, straight to shit, right? Mm-hmm. Just like, you know, Hattie B's Hot Chicken. Straight to shit. It was just
like a little teaser of that really good year.
Exactly. And then now we're in year 4, and we're starting to do better, but I'm still Wolf Out.
Are you?
I'm still Wolf Out.
My favorite guy, the guy who started the Wolf Out, like, started organizing this shit, is now claiming credit for the team's success, right?
Hell
like,
yeah.
This is where I would love to show a video of this guy. Like, I would love to show a video of this guy because holy shit, he on this TV. No, he's claiming credit for it. The balls on this guy. Like, I started vouching to get the manager fired. They started doing well because of me. I'm him. Like, I am the one to do that.
Bro,
like,
that's lit. That hubris.
We
need that in the stands.
I respect.
If you don't have that in the stands,
that's some
of your
self-important
local
shit, and it's incredible.
Your local sports team needs that guy with that hubris who's just like, look, for lack of a better term, our dick's bigger than yours, and we're gonna show it. Doesn't matter if it is or not. Boys ready to whip it out on the table.
I tell you what else. That first game. So first game I went to this year, I sat behind the biggest Minnesota United fan to ever exist.
Fuck you, sir.
Yeah,
or
this
madam.
guy.
I don't know.
This guy was. I don't know. I would probably say 50 years old. Right. He had a jersey on, a Minnesota United jersey. On top of the jersey, he had a Minnesota United flag draped around his shoulders that is autographed.
Too.
It is autographed from somebody. I don't even know who's ever played. I don't know how Minnesota United has been around, right? But I had second row seats, not to brag. This guy had first row seats, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't see any game because he's wagging the fucking flag around the whole time. I watched him. One of the most entertaining parts of the whole game was he almost got in a fight with the guy sitting next to him because he kept hitting him. And this guy, he kept hitting him with the flag. He was hitting him everywhere. And this old guy just sat there and ate it for 89 minutes. He was just totally cool with it, totally calm and collected. And this guy hit it one more time when they had...
No.
And he just turned around and goes, don't fucking hit me again. Like, I was just watching this. I couldn't focus on anything that was going on. Like, these two were about to, like, fist fight in front of this guy's, like, whole family. It was incredible. And I was like, you know... This is what Austin FC is going to be like.
Bro, fuck yeah.
But that guy,
rowdy.
like, I don't understand. Like, I understand that the league's made a lot of progress. The MLS has come a long way in the last 20 years. But, like...
Go sit in the Minnesota corner. Go sulk up.
He was the only fan in the whole stadium that I saw from that club.
They have their own, like, visiting corner where they
I
can
didn't
put
see
their
anybody in that
degenerates
color.
like
It was
us,
wild. It was wild. But, I mean...
Bro, he would have socked him. He would have been fine. He should have just punched him.
He should have.
Shout out Texas.
It was also a really embarrassing fan moment for me. Because
take that flag. I would have ripped the fucking
They scored a
flag
goal in the first half, right? And
who's they?
Minnesota United.
Okay.
Right. So it was 1-0 at halftime, 1-0 through most of the game. 82nd minute, they scored a goal, and immediately they called that it was offsides. So I thought the goal had gone away. I can't really see anything at this point because my man's waving the flag so much I can't see what's happening. And then I see the fight. That's when the fight almost happened. And I was so wrapped up in this that I didn't hear they reviewed it and allowed the goal, so it was really 2-0. Austin FC scored a goal in stoppage time. And like the whole, you know, when they score a goal there, the lights go off, everything's green and it flashes.
Smoke goes up.
And like I am so excited and I'm yelling like, how, because the guy kept yelling scoreboard the whole game and I'm yelling, how's that scoreboard look now? How's that look now? Right? And I didn't realize that like we're down.
We are down.
The game, then right after that, they put the ball in the middle, they blow the whistle and the game's over. We lost 2-1 and I'm like, I just got to get out of here.
I feel like at
so
that point, to save your own face, you punch the guy. Why didn't you? You already have the upper ground. Take an uppercut to this, like tap him on the shoulder,
Yeah.
Uppercut to the chin.
Okay.
Get in the crowd of people so you don't get arrested and dip, bro.
You know that look that some people have that just like they got absolutely nothing to lose?
I have it all the time.
This guy had that. I'm not touching him. Like I was not like this dude had the Minnesota United FC is all he had. Right? Like and like he rooted for this club. His identity is how well this MLS franchise does. I root for the Verde. I'm Verde. I'm Listos. I'm Verde. I'm Listos. I'm not that.
All I'm hearing,
invested.
and I just want to let you know this is excuses are like buttholes.
Okay.
Everybody
and
has
the dude was
them,
pretty big. You want to hear that?
and they all
the
fucking stink.
Big.
All he's giving us is excuses.
This dude was pretty
Square
big.
up,
He was
don't
bigger
be a
than. He
bitch.
was taller than me. I wasn't messing.
Anyways,
I wasn't messing with him. But
Austin FC.
yeah,
They moved on. They tied
we're
up.
back.
We got the light. You see the light? We
True
brought
fan.
the light.
We're Verde and
you
we're Listos.
already know. And it changes colors, but we're keeping it green because we already know what it's about.
Verde.
But Austin FC is one of my favorite teams. We both have favorite teams.
Yeah.
Obviously, when we collect cards, we collect our
Do you have any
favorite
do you have a
teams,
juice?
players, all that. And we call it our collection, right? Our personal collection, our PC.
Yeah.
I brought a little of my PC today.
I brought some of mine too. This is one of them. This
That's
Charles
definitely one of
Leclerc.
the PCs. Yeah.
So what do you collect? Because like
Everybody's different. You're entitled to collect whatever you want, whoever you want,
Yes.
whenever you want, however you want. I don't care. I want you to just be happy. But for me, it's my favorite teams. And my number one favorite team, I grew up in Austin, is the Texas Longhorns.
Yep.
University of Texas Longhorns, which means multiple sports, right? Not just the Longhorns, but or not just like football, basketball, baseball. Shoot, I might collect a swimming card. We don't know here and there if I can find it.
it's one of the banners. One of what y'all did in that decade that I was talking about.
Okay, anyways. But yeah, I also collect anything from my favorite teams. So I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm an Astros fan. Longhorns, that's an Austin FC. And then Man City. I'm a Manchester City, Premier League fan, 4 in a row. Got the little parade going, and they partied. So some of my favorite cards, I brought them today that are specifically PC. I will never let them go. These are cards that are part of me almost, right? Like they feel like that. If I were to let this card go specifically, this is maybe my number one card.
This one's so cool.
That I've ever collected. This is from 5 Star, which is 2010. Came for 2010. Colt McCoy.
Yep.
Mr. Shipley over there, Jordan Shipley, they played together at University of Texas. They went to the national championship together at University of Texas.
Did you know they're roommates?
Do
you know their dad?
their dads coach together? Like,
do you know their dads are roommates? Like,
every single time they were on the field together, there was something mentioned.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. That
the broadcaster didn't get any new notes the whole 4 years.
That's
they
it.
together.
They were roommates. Their dads coached together. They're here now, and watch what happens, right? Yep. And they both made it to the NFL. I thought that was really cool. Huge Longhorns fan around that time. That was when we were 18, 19 years old,
That was when I was a big Longhorn fan.
Right? And then Cleveland, Cincinnati, same state. They got drafted to teams in the same state, different teams. But this card came out. This card's numbered to 10. It has jerseys that both of them, in theory, maybe even looked at. We don't know because it's not game used. So realistically, I just thought this card was super fucking cool.
That is.
It is. It's definitely one of my favorite cards. Like I said, Matt looked at it. He Googled it. Never getting it. It's not going to happen. Now, another, Longhorn card that I really love and a person that I actually have a story about. My man, Earl Campbell.
Yeah, Earl Campbell's sick.
This card right here was autographed by Earl Campbell, a running back for University of Texas, before I really became a Texas fan, before I was even alive, realistically. He was running the football in 1970. I was not born then. But he became one of my favorite players because my dad would tell me all about him. My dad would say, hey, he got the Heisman. He ran through people. I watched highlights. He was amazing. All of that culminated one day. Right, I went to the UT game, and we're at the End Zone Club. So what the End Zone Club is, it's like a little pass before the games. You get to go in, watch other games that are happening, eat all the food in there, drink all the beer. It's basically paid for. We got university people that were working there to get us tickets. Like, we had a little hookup. Mm-hmm. Well, one day I'm sitting there. I'm eating pizza. My little fat ass. Imagine my little, tiny little fat ass self eating pizza in the End Zone Club, watching like an Iowa game or something before the UT game starts. And a man in a wheelchair gets put next to me from a golf cart. They drive up in a golf cart. He comes out in a wheelchair. He sits next to me. I don't know who this guy is. But I look next to my dad, and my dad's like, dude, that's him. That's
Tyler Rose.
I'm like, the Yellow Rose of Tyler, right? My boy. Yeah, Tyler Rose. They go by the Yellow Roses over there. Yeah. But it was Earl Campbell. And he was sitting next to me while I was sitting there eating a piece of pizza, just chilling before the game started. That man, this will stick with me for the rest of my life. He goes, hey, man, think I can get some of that pizza? You can have this catfish. And he passes me a catfish, like a little plate of catfish and fries, and I don't even eat fucking catfish. I hate catfish. I gave him my piece of pizza so he could eat on that shit. Well, I have the catfish in front of me. My man's happy. And you know what he does? He goes, hey, look over there, young buck. It's the finest girl I ever seen in a mini skirt. And he done made his choice. He done said, that's her. And from that moment, Earl Campbell was a legend. Eating on my pizza, shouting out some type of tale out here in the End Zone Club. You know what I'm saying? Right away in a golf cart. This man had it going. And that card right there, love to have it. Self-signed by him. 1 out of 3. He only signed 3 of them. So that makes that part of my PC. And I guess the last part I'll say for my PC, we talked about it a little bit last time. Every one of these products has parallels. Every one of these products has different colors and different numbered cards that they put up. I'm going to go through these real quick because I know Matt has a lot of good stuff to put up here. But there's a product called Select. And it runs from Panini, from baseball, basketball, football, all of them. Well, I happen to like the basketball version a lot because they put these really, really, really cool like patterns on their cards, and they call them short prints. Yep. So they don't number them, but they're really, really hard to get. So this one right here is an elephant print, and you're not going to find that. That's like a FOTL exclusive, or the Tiger Prints FOTL exclusive. That elephant print right there, the first one's ever printed. That one is not going to be printed again. There's no other numbers.
That's sick.
It's very hard to get this. Well, I love excess. That's what makes me a degenerate. Yes. That's what I do. Yes. Right? So if you tell me there's an animal print, I want it. If you tell me there's 3 animal prints, I'm getting them all. I'm getting them all. So that's the elephant. Bro, a zebra?
Zebes.
I'm going to the zoo with this team. I'm going to the zoo with my boy Malachi Branham. And we're going to the San Antonio Zoo because it is a reputable zoo. Yeah. And they have a butterfly cage. Very beautiful butterfly cage. Love it, just for the record. Now, lions... space, bears, what? Oh my, psych tigers? Little tiger print out there?
Tiger prints pop different.
The tiger
They hit a little
print.
different.
That one's from FOTL. So these are only available in the first printing of the boxes of that product. So for that to come out is like super duper duper rare. Now I bought the Malachi Branham because I love the Spurs. I think Malachi's great.
He's nice.
He also happened to be a little cheaper than Jeremy Sohan.
Maybe, affordable's nice.
Wasn't in the lottery, so I get it. And then the last one from Select that I will show before Matt gets to go and show his stuff is a cosmic refractor, is what it's called. And so this one has like little bells and like little balls, and it's a different color. And that one's super rare. Out of all of these, I think the cosmic is technically one of the rarest, that and the tiger. Yeah. And I just like the different parallels. I think it's tight. Like... it's a different color. It's a different vibe. It's a different than just putting it on a piece of paper and telling me this is a picture of your favorite player. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It adds a different like level to it for me. So those are that's what I like to collect. I like to collect UT players.
So it's UT players and favorite teams. And so favorite Astros, teams, Man City, Austin FC.
All of them. Spurs. And then crazy parallels within that group. So it branches out to within that group because I won't get a crazy parallel of your favorite players. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about them.
No, you shouldn't. I don't give a fuck about yours.
Hell yeah, except for the Astros.
Except for the Astros.
And the Austin.
Exactly. We do overlap there.
Realistically, I think when it combines to create something that I really enjoy, like this is something I can put up in my house. I can display it, right? We have displays of all this shit around here. Yeah. You see the cards on the wall. Like we could do whatever with this. I think it's tight. So.
I do too. And see, like, so I separate my PCs into 3 different groups, right? Like, so I have any Astros is one, right? The Houston Astros is my number 1 team, number 1 professional team, number 1 team I can get professionally licensed cards from.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
2, I have kind of a interesting. I call them my players of interest.
Of course.
Right. So my special players is any player from Texas Tech.
Absolutely.
Any player on my fantasy teams. One of my 8 fantasy teams.
J.K. Dobbins. Right? You heard it in episode 1, J.K. Dobbins.
Yes. My fantasy teams. This is also, any players that I just think they're going to be long-term buys, right? Like one of them, I guess it counts as a favorite team of mine. Folarin Balogun. You know him? USA Soccer.
Balogun?
He's gonna be the one holding up the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
At MetLife Stadium in a little bit. So I have a card of his. Here, I'll show that one off because I'm a big.
You got a big old stack up in there.
I'm a big believer. This is a graded one of his. I don't know if that'll show. I got a little color match.
And he plays for Arsenal right now?
He did. No. That was.
Is he loaned out?
This is his rookie card. He's at Monaco.
Oh, that's a rookie.
Yeah, he's at Monaco.
Its own city, its own country, right?
Its own country, but it plays in the French league. They do. They do. So you weren't far off with that.
But I was off. So it's
yeah.
okay.
So but yeah, that's a colored match that I just thought, hey, I'm gonna be able to sell that for a whole lot of money when he's raising the World Cup, right? Of course, I can't talk about my PC without showing this one.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
guys!
I'm
holding it back for a second. This card right here.
Classic.
When you say for the hobby, this, that, the other, we say it a lot. He says it a lot. We hear it a lot in a lot of things we watch. I think this card right now represents the hobby. Tom Brady's retired. Tom Brady's gone. He's an afterthought. If you want to go back to those cards, that's great.
And he doesn't hold a candle to this guy either.
The most active,
He doesn't hold
the
a candle.
best active player in the league right now. And one of the best cards to collect for that person is right here, and Mr. Matt has it.
Yeah.
And it is Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. It just so happens, this is one of the things I look back on my, I just got into the hobby this past year.
Yep.
I am kind of upset and kind of happy that I wasn't into it this year. Right,
Yeah.
in 2017. Because I know I would have had a lot of Patrick Mahomes from his rookie year.
Absolutely.
But I also would have been holding a lot of Jarrett Culver cards.
Oh, for sure. And you would have sold some of them as the time goes on, depending on what it is. But
I would have. I don't think I would have. Just because he became as good as I said he would, which I did not see happening. Right, that part
you didn't
was
think
crazy.
that was going to happen?
I mean, I always go a little outlandish on the guys that I stand by. Right. Case in point, we compare Patrick Mahomes, who has panned out to everything I possibly said would come true.
Everything.
And
Goat.
more, honestly.
Close. Tom Brady.
I've got another
really,
one of
but
his.
Goat.
Compare him to this guy.
Put it on there.
You guys see who this guy is.
Oh, I already know who that guy is. Listen.
He's having one of the worst years ever. Hunter Brown, our Astro.
We love
card,
Hunter Brown. We love Hunter Brown.
love
We love
Hunter
all
Brown.
Astros, but Hunter Brown is pretty cool.
He's been throwing batting practice in the early part of the season. He's looked really nice a couple times, but for the most part, his ERA is terrible. He was a rookie last year, so I had hit this card in a break. This is numbered 20, or no, it's numbered 1. First off the print.
Yeah, first off the print, which
First
means
off
the
the print.
very first one of this color.
This was the first card made. This is an on-card auto, right? So it's an autograph that the player had to physically have and sign, and then it got a perfect score.
That's
Jim
awesome.
At 10.
Because with
10
them
on the auto as well.
handling it, it's so hard. They don't.
It's rare.
They're
rare
not
that
as
goes.
in tune as us, right? So they're gonna leave some.
They don't care.
They might damage it on accident. They
Yeah.
might drop it. And they don't care. They're gonna pass it in. So
Exactly. So I have that one, and then a little personal project.
personal project.
I don't even know if I call this one a PC. I mean, I loop it in. It's in the same PC box that I have, but I thought I need to PC something a little different, right? I see a lot of people picking their favorite teams, a lot of their favorite player,
Shout out.
right? I don't see a lot of people picking their favorite position on the
Ooh.
field, right?
You mean doggy style?
No.
My bad. My bad.
I mean the favorite football position, which
Kama
is
Sutra.
the tight end.
You like a tight end?
I like a tight end. I do.
He
And
likes a tight
some of the
end.
best ones out there are. You help me switch here. This is one of the newer ones. This is a Sam Laporta. That's numbered to 15. Perfect 10. Jim at 10.
10 out of 15 right there.
Of course, I have a rookie of the greatest tight end probably now of all time.
You think so?
Travis Kelce.
Wait. What's special about Travis Kelce right now, other than his Super Bowl wins?
Yeah, Taylor Swift. You want to talk about
Who's
Taylor
that?
Swift?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Tell me, who's that?
Does anybody not know who Taylor Swift is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But our boy got to infiltrate the billionaire princess, and I don't know how long they're gonna last. I've been reading a lot on Reddit, a lot of conspiracy theories and all that.
What? You've been reading about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's relationship on Reddit?
It pops up on my recommended, brother. Oh, my tummy hurts, dude. I think it's time for HGH.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds
If you
good to
weren't
me.
here last week, what HGH is we make bets, right? That's what we do. We're degenerators.
Give our picks. Yep.
We give you our picks best on our head. So whatever we think is gonna happen, our heart, whatever we really like, we believe to happen, what we want to happen, and then our gut, what we feel is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And mine's been bubbling. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
We're both doing pretty
Well,
well.
we had a gut off last week, and
We did.
You won. Congrats.
Oh, the gut off. Yeah,
the gut off.
My
Your gut beat
probiotics
my
are
gut.
better.
We both went 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I had a heart win. You had a gut win.
gut win.
The other two lost. We both lost. In
The gut
juice,
win
but we kinda
was
figured
the
that.
Celtics. Pacers went over 222 points. Yeah. It happened with 6 minutes left to go in the game
It
too.
was cooked.
We were sexting.
I knew.
You know
I knew.
what I'm
I knew it
saying?
was cooked from the jump. I really did. But
he
hey,
said he knew, but he still put it in. But this week we're gonna put in our HGH. We're gonna keep score because it's very important to us. We're both very competitive.
Yeah.
We love this shit. I love being a degenerate. He loves being a degenerate. Yeah. We teach each other the ways, and I want to beat his ass at being the worst person I can, realistically. So,
interesting.
You give me your HGH.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to win it.
I'll give you my HGH, right? And then we're going to our juiced parlays, which means we're gonna add some extra oomph. Yeah. For something that can win you some money.
And maybe fade it. Or maybe tail it. Maybe
tail it, fade it, flip
Go
it.
On 5. See if it hits. See if it hits, right?
Yes, sir.
So
give it to me.
Start off with my head. I'm actually revisiting the same bet, right?
Okay.
Celtics Pacers over 225.5. That's happening tonight.
Oh, you're going over this time.
I'm going over because
you went under last time.
Yeah, it's hit over in every single game so far.
And it might continue.
Is that the simplest way to look at a bet? Yes, I think it is.
I mean, honestly, they've only had 3 playoff games against each other.
Yeah. And
then if you look at it, which you didn't because you're a stupid shit, you didn't look at their the in-season playoffs, right? They went over 225, so they're good too, right there too.
They score a lot of points. I think it's a heady play.
I think that's a good pick, realistically.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you.
But fuck your others. Go ahead.
What are you picking?
No, you got to give me the G and the H.
You give me the.
You want my H?
I thought we were going. Okay.
So my head. I'll give it to him. He wants me to give me the. He wants me to give him the head. Pause. I'll give him my head. All right, we'll give it to him. Yeah, I think tomorrow night, or I think it's tonight. The new. I don't remember, but the whatever's closest to this date. The Florida Panthers and the New York Rangers are playing in a playoff game in the NHL. Yeah. They're going over 5.5. Every game they've done that. Last game it was like 5-4 in OT. They shoot the puck. They score the puck. They want to win. So that's what I'm going with my head. What you got for your G? Your gut?
I actually am going the exact same game.
Okay.
I got the Rangers money line. That's a plus 180.
Oh, it's a money line. Okay.
Yeah, plus 185.
Same bet. That's fine.
No, it's not the same bet, but I think the Rangers take that game.
You think the Rangers win? I don't think that's a terrible bet. Igor is great in goals.
I think my gut thinks it. I just feel like it's about to happen.
Your gut thinks it? Yeah. That means it's shit. Anyways.
That's not.
So, my gut, there's been 3 games in this series so far.
Yep.
This man's team has lost all 3 games. He's mad about it. He doesn't want to stand for this shit. And Anthony Edwards, a.k.a. Ant-Man, Minnesota Timberwolves, point guard, shooting guard, whatever you want to label him as, number 1 player is going to go over 26.5 in Game 4 because he is ready. He's primed and he's angry. He does not want to show out and lose like he did the past 3 games. So I think he comes out on his home court, or they're not on their home court. They're in Dallas. He doesn't want to let them win Game 4. If they sweep him, he feels disrespected. So that's my gut. It's got my tummy rumbling, a little Ollie Pop, a little Poppy, a little probiotic soda. Got me feeling good. That one's going to win.
And that's the kind of insight you come here for. The Anthony Edwards wants to win. Yes. He wants to win the game.
Nobody else knows that.
That's why you come here.
Nobody else knows that.
Yeah, nobody else realized that the man wants to win the game. That's
I'd
great
say
insight
give me your heart pick.
That's great insight.
It might cut down
my heart
cholesterol.
pick, I'm going with our mutual team, the Houston Astros, to be series winners over the Mariners. We win the series. We have a 3-game set with the Mariners. It's a big series for us.
What are the odds on that?
Plus 105.
Yeah, we're fucking not favored, brother.
We're not favored. That's even money.
What are the pitching matchups?
And I think that's free money. Even money there is free money, and I'm taking it. Yeah.
I'll bet on the Astros till I die.
Yeah, what you got? Tell me what you got.
Until I die, go bankrupt, all that shit. I'll ask fucking Frankie, our producer, for money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, to bet on the Astros. But the Seattle Mariners they're on a tear right now. I don't know if that's going to work.
Who cares?
Wait, Frankie, would you even give me money?
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. Well, it's fair. Matthew's second. I'm not going to ask him yet because I know what he's going to say.
Don't ever for any reason.
Absolutely. But my heart pick, and I've struggled because I've gone with the Astros every heart pick.
Yeah.
That's my heart.
Are you doing it again?
My fucking heart is blue and orange. No, I'm not doing anything because you complained, you little bitch.
I mean, picking the same team every fucking week might get a little old.
I will say this.
I know it's a long season, but shit.
I'm a son of the Republic.
Oh.
My whole family comes from Texas. The Sansom name, which is my parents' maiden name, it's known for being the first to get thrown in jail for horse thieving in Texas. So we've been here since it started. We've been fucking cracking the code since it started. We've been hitting licks since this whole state started. In my gut, actually, it's my heart. Sorry, my heart. The Dallas Stars. It's gonna be the money line. Dallas Stars. Game 4. They're up 2-1 right now. Game 4. The Dallas Stars are gonna put it together. Best team in the National Hockey League. They're going to beat the Edmonton Oilers and send Connor McDavid home crying.
I like it.
All right,
like
now
it.
give me your juice, bro. Because
All
the
right.
juice is what's extra on top of all this. We can win
and
these
one day,
bets.
hey, first, I think we should do some sort of prize whoever wins the first juice.
I mean, there's a lot of prizes involved, which
can
includes our pack
figure
after
something
this.
out, but like, yes, we can figure something out. Maybe that's it. If
There's a lot going on.
we don't even have to do the randomizer if you win a juice ever.
I don't know,
but
because I like Frankie picking some shit out.
Yeah,
I
I
want
do
to see
too.
what
I
Frankie
do
picks
too.
out. You know?
So here's my juice. Take it or leave it if you want to. Go
leave
for
it.
Probably
Leave
don't.
it.
I've got Stars plus 1.5 tomorrow, so they can lose by
Maybe
1.
take it, but not leave it.
I've got the Sparks. We're going to the W. Shout out to the
WNBA.
W.
There's
We
a lot
got
of
the
drama in
Sparks
WNBA.
plus 6 against the Fever. We've got
crazy.
Mavs money line. I think they close it out in 4. I think they sweep.
4-0.
Yeah,
Against the madman Anthony Edwards?
I do. I
Okay.
just think he's overmatched right now. I've got in the Europa Conference Cup. I've got Olympiacos to beat Fiorentina to win the. They just have to lift the cup. Like,
Oh.
that's not. They can tie. They can go to extra.
They just
time,
have to
whatever.
lift the cup, right?
All
Can
they
you
have to
do
do
me
is
a
win,
favor? Can you
lift
give
the
me
cup.
3 Olympiacos players?
No, I don't know 3 Olympiacos players.
Yes, he
I do
doesn't
not.
know.
No,
he
this
doesn't know,
is-
but they're lifting the cup.
This is what Juice is about, man. I've got Austin FC draw no bet. So if they draw, it's just a push and it just mutes out the payment a little bit.
Okay.
I've
But
got-
if they win,
If they win, that's a win.
It's
that's
fat,
a W.
right? Okay.
Yep. I've got Pacers plus 7.
trash, but okay.
Yep. I've got Taylor Fritz.
Who's that?
He is a tennis player, U.S. tennis player. I've got him to beat Federico Coria.
This guy reached so deep in his diaper to pick
I've
these out.
got him beating Federico
shitting
Coria
himself.
in the preliminary French Open. And that is plus 32.10. $10 there will win you $364.15.
364, that's it?
Take it.
All
Take
right.
it. I would.
So,
If I was in
Derek-
a legal gambling state, I would take that.
I'm not. I'm still Derek the dude, though. So I don't give a fuck what state I'm in.
Okay.
First of all, my HGH picks go into my juice picks because they lay the foundation. They're dubs. Every single one of them. It might not have been that way this round yet, but they're dubs. Every single one of them. So add those in there. We got the
Auburn
Rangers
losses
versus
for the
Florida.
record.
We got Ant-Man. We got the Dallas Stars, right? Then the other 3 I got going on. Austin FC is going to draw against the Portland Timbers. And there's a reason.
Betting
We're
on draw.
both...
So that's a 3
Our mascots are both trees. But theirs, timber means that shit's been cut down.
Fair.
Cut down. We're Austin FC. We're growing the legend. We're still growing. They're going to get a goal or 2 on us early, and we're going to come back. We're going to tie it up. We're going to finish at a draw. I want to win. I think we're going to draw. They're a better team. It's fine. I don't care.
Coward.
We'll get there in the end. All right?
Coward.
That's at negative 195. This man doesn't have a single bet at that, and I'm being called a coward? Chicken shit. All right. And then we got the Marlins. The Marlins are playing the Padres tomorrow night. Or I think it's tonight. It's tonight, actually.
Okay.
Monday night. It's going to be under 7.5.
Okay.
The pitchers are going. They're too good. It's not going to happen. They're going to strike out. Padres are going to strike out. Marlins are going to strike out a lot. It's going to go in my favor. And then to seal us off, to make us this money, when we put in $10, we're going to win right here with this last bet, $432.
It's gotta be a ridiculous bet. It's gonna be a ridiculous bet.
$10 for 432. Where would you get that at? On HSN? No, you get it here on the Degenerators. Right here. And the last pick, that's a fucking lock,
Yeah.
is Stuart Skinner over saves 23.5 tomorrow because the Stars are peppering that bitch and we're winning it. And I said we. And you can remember that. You can write it in a fucking book. Publish that shit. HGH on me.
Okay. So it's a
You
3-legger.
know.
I don't. What are?
No. It's 6-legger. It's HGH plus the 3
Oh,
legs.
so you've only done 3 out of 6. Okay.
Extra legs because I already know my HGH is a lock. If your HGH is not a lock, just say that.
No. The parlay, the juice. How
That's
many?
it.
How many? That there. It's a 3-leg parlay.
Yeah, no, it's a 6-leg. You add the HGH
Oh, so you're also
plus those
parlay.
3.
That's okay.
My brother, the HGH is
following
hitting.
now. Okay.
There's no question about it. I'm 3-3 now. We're not 3-3
This
next
is
week.
such a
We're 6-3 next
keep-
week on
keep
the
with this
HGH, and then the fucking juice is hitting. And you know what kind of juice? Do you know what kind of juice?
Oh, then
Fresh squeeze.
Educate me.
Fuck you.
Well put.
Thank you.
Well put.
Thank you. And
Okay.
tonight we've been degenerates. Every single fucking day we're degenerates.
Okay. Yeah. He really loves the name.
I do,
So
'cause I live it.
he really loves the name.
Love
of
it,
the podcast.
live it.
All right. So let's move on. We got to get to who starts next episode.
What's next episode though?
Episode 3.
And what's the prize?
It is episode 3. I'm about to get to that. So we have a pack of Prism Hobby Football
Panini Prism.
2023. So this is Stroud year.
So Punani Prism.
Yeah, we can find us some CJ Stroud in here. We can find us all sorts of stuff. It's a really good pack. And I want to give a big shout out to you got the stand over there? Where's the stand?
I got all sorts of shit.
No, never mind. Jeweler, the Jeweler app. We can put it down here somewhere, I think. Jeweler, hey, here we go.
I got it right there.
Yeah, jeweler.app, right? This is our buddy Sergi. We gave a shout out to him on episode 1. But he's the guy who helps consult us on which cards we should submit for grading. He's got his card business, but on the side he's also developing his own marketplace, the Jeweler Marketplace. There you go. All right.
Actually, shout out to Sergi. Shout out to Liza.
Yeah.
Honestly, really two really down to earth people. And Sergi is 1,000,000% about the hobby. Definitely. That's what I love about that man the most. Like, if I brought something to Sergi and he told me, hey, this isn't worth sending in, brother. Like, this looks really good, but it's not really worth it. I'm going to listen because he's honest with us, or at least with me and with Matt, right? With his clients.
As well. He's a straight shooter.
And then his girl,
and this idea is great. So
they're crazy with it, dude.
The idea is a marketplace where you can buy and sell cards, but it's all backed by Ethereum in the crypto network. So, or the Ethereum network on crypto. So one thing they implemented this past week, and this is actually how we got this pack that we're going to rip next episode, is an arcade game that is live on jeweler.app.
I couldn't figure it out. I'm kind of dumb, but Matt could.
Well, so. I could. I had little Ethereum. The setup to create your own wallet within Jeweler was so easy. And then you could just send money from your main wallet there. You could send Ethereum there, and it is a $20, $20 US. No crazy Ethereum prices. $20 US, and you could. It's a game of chance. You have a 1 in 5 chance to win, and they have tiers.
Or you could lose. You could lose you could bet your $20 and not win anything. Right?
I put the $20 in because
You only put $20.
That's all I put in. One spin.
And when you spun it, what'd you get?
I got the hobby pack that we're gonna rip next episode.
The Prism.
Yeah.
That hobby pack, Prism Football,
probably
Prism
$90 pack that I got for $20 right there.
It's because I was at an honest card shop, it's $90. At a dishonest card shop, it's $150.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be opening that next week, hoping to get some type of CJ Stroud, any Texan, really,
Sam Laporta,
hey, Sam Laporta's lit.
Yes,
we'll take an Anthony Richardson, a Bryce Young. Honestly, it's not a glass, but we'll take a fucking Bryce Young. You know,
anything low numbered, any nice color. Like, there's a lot out there. So
now,
I'm excited. We got to figure out who's gonna do that.
Yeah. In order to open that, one of us, myself or Matt, has to guess what stats this player has that Frankie, our producer, who's not a huge sports guy, he knows some names. He's around us all the time. He knows a little bit. He's gonna ask us for a stat from one player, and whoever gets the closest gets to rip this pack next week. And ultimately, the law is, possession is 9/10 of the law. So even though you got this card pack in, if I win it and I hit a CJ Stroud, that shit's mine. Yeah. 90% of it minimum.
That is how the game works. Yes.
It is how it works.
All right, Frankie, what you got cooking for us? What are we guessing today?
All right, fellas. This is going to be NBA stats.
First of all, shout out Frankie and shout out Matthew.
Shout out Frankie,
our two producers for this team. You don't get to see them, but they're fucking killing it behind the scenes right now. And they're part of the team as much as we are. We're just the idiots that get in front of the camera. Yeah. They're the guys who make the cuts.
They're the guys trying to make us look good as we can.
They told me I look good, so I look good. You know what I'm saying? But Frankie, go ahead. Sorry, brother. Frankie, go ahead.
I can't see it, but you're making me blush. All right, so this is specifically for rebounds made this season.
Rebounds this season.
This is a
per game.
This is for this season, like in total.
Total rebounds.
Total rebounds.
Oh my goodness.
Total rebounds for the season.
Okay.
Specific. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me clarify. It's tonight's leaders specifically.
Okay, going into tonight for the whole season.
Tonight. Rebounds this season for a Dallas Mavs player, PJ Washington.
Rebound, and he used to play for the Hornets earlier this season, at least half of the season.
He did.
So rebounds per game. Wait, rebounds total.
He was also on my fantasy team this year.
Rebounds total or per game? Frankie.
Rebounds total.
Total. Okay. I'm gonna put you on a little bit. There's 82 games in the season of the NBA.
Thank you.
There's 82 games. So this man has played for the Hornets. He's played for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on there.
And I think there's an advantage picking second here. And that's why I'm going first.
Because he won last week, unfortunately.
And I want to give you as much of a chance as we can. Right?
Thank you, sir.
I do. So, okay. Let me do some quick. I'm really bad at math. 82 games that played.
We both are.
He was on my fantasy team this year, so I have a little more info in his. He was on my Dynasty Fantasy League. I've had him for a while.
Washington. For the record, he went to Leander High School for a year, and my buddy taught him in stats class. Anyways.
I could be so far off here.
You are.
This is going to be so bad. I think that he has had 632 rebounds.
523.
All right, Frankie.
So let me.
Not even. He's only played 82 games. He's not averaged 5 a game. No way. You fucking averaged 8 with your pick. What the fuck?
All right, so I maybe misspoke a little bit here.
He misspoke. It's Frankie. It's okay. That's our boy.
I'm not following.
We'll see what's happening. What's up, Frankie?
Yeah. So okay. I need to pull up. Yeah, rebounds per game.
Rebounds per game.
Well, multiply that by 82. Multiply that by 82.
Yeah. So which player?
Oh, it was PJ.
PJ Washington.
Basketball Reference would shoot
we
you.
lost him.
I know.
Oh. Damn.
I know. We might have.
To all of you those at home, I won. Matt lost. It's okay.
8 a game is kind of, but he was putting
8 a game? PJ Washington? No way. Not even 8 a game. No.
He was a center.
No, he was playing the 3.
I was gonna guess 900.
No, it's way too
that's
high.
Way. Oh yeah.
It's way
I
too
thought
high.
It was I'm way off on it.
He's a
Power
fucking
forward. He's
small
power forward
forward.
center.
Wow. Oh,
Small
wow.
forward.
He's a power
Okay,
forward center.
One second.
He's a small forward.
We're looking, if it's per the regular season, it's looking to be like 450.
That's what I told you, and I'm closest. So give me that pack, bit. I'm just kidding. I told you. What did I say? 526 or some shit.
It was a bad guess for me. It was a bad guess.
It was a terrible guess. PJ Watt, you haven't been paying attention to the NBA.
He was on my fantasy team.
I'm betting every day, losing money.
He was on my fantasy team.
Record me.
But like, I also stopped paying attention to that team when we started doing.
All right, so the producers that you just hyped up messed up back here, but it's looking like you got about 5.5 rebounds per game according to Google. A quick Google search.
You won.
So 5.5.
So it was about 451 over an 82 game season. If he played all 82 games, it was low. So who was lowest?
I was lower.
You were lower?
Yeah.
Well,
Are we recording still or no?
No, we're still rolling. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm letting everybody know that we messed up back
Yes.
here. yeah.
I just wanted to be known that I did win. We both went over, but I went
Congrats,
over by
buddy.
less.
Yeah.
So I get to open the prison pack next week.
You do?
And if I hit a fucking blue camo, CJ Stroud, I'm dropping my nuts on this table.
Well, okay, maybe not that, but
Not with the camera on, though.
Let's will it into existence, man. Let's hit something.
Dude,
good.
absolutely. I don't
Let's hit you
care.
a new-
I don't care what we hit as long as something bomb. Because
Yeah.
I just want to rip cards with my homies and
right.
talk mad shit. So
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Well, hey, thank you all for joining in. We really hope y'all enjoyed it. We will be back next week.
Sure
Anything you
fucking
want to leave them
will.
with? Leave them with something.
I just want to say thank you for watching. We are the Generators, and I'm gonna go fucking DJ tonight.
I'm gonna get fucked.
Woo!
Yeah. See ya.
I'd give you money for a bet. I'd give you money for a bet.
You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
give you money for a bet. You said you already knew my answer. I'd give you money. If it was a hard bet, yeah, I'd give you money. Yeah, I'm a motorcycle guy.
Yeah.
What else do we need? We're good?